Okay guys, so I'm here in the studio with Curtis. We actually met in college a long time ago, funny enough. Curtis, why don't you introduce yourself, tell them a little bit about yourself, what you do, what kind of modeling do you like?
I'm Curtis Wilder, I live in Brooklyn, I'm a musician, play bass, guitar, do fashion modeling, and I'm excited to be here today with my longtime friend. So.
Yeah, exactly. So today we're going for moody, kind of
like jaded vibes, like diesel vibes, kind of moody, heavy light, cool editing.
A little bit,
yeah,
sexy.
For sure, very like sultry, so we're excited to get into it.
So we'll hear more about him. I'm gonna show you the setup for now. All right, so for the shoot today, the first look is gonna be this suit kind of situation. He's gonna have chains on, a nice little suit. Even though we have a white background, I'm gonna block it out with some V-lines, which I'll show you in a little bit. And basically, it's almost like a big black paper that blocks out the light so that the light doesn't escape to the back. We have one big umbrella here. This is gonna be our main light here. And then we're gonna also use this right here to be our backlight towards the background, or if we want to do a little bit of highlight with some color, which I'll show you how to use. For the background, I'm gonna want a little bit of a blue hue. So what I'm gonna do here is actually take this little blue paper, and you don't want to touch it to the light because it might melt in there because these are not meant for this. We're gonna put it behind the softbox here, but in front of the light. All right, so now we have the blue there. Now we're gonna add some V-flats. So these are V-flats here. This is basically foam with two-sided colors. We have black and white on either side. Basically what we're using this one for is to give a little more darkness on the side that the light, this main light's not gonna hit it. So when this light hits him, it's not gonna bounce off too harshly over here. Just gonna kind of make it darker, moodier. Back here we have a blue light that's basically being blocked off by this as well so that it doesn't hit him too much. And we're just gonna kind of get like a nice little shade of blue on the side of his face. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So I think I changed my mind. I think I want the light to not hit the background, so we have a fully dark background and we have the highlight here on the side. Oh, so this should technically be hitting some blue here, and then this should be the white over here, and we should have a black background. Oh, Diana's filming this, and that's Diana you saw her in the other video. She's great. Let's get to it. We'll just start off simple, don't do anything crazy. Let me just have you stand a little bit forward. All right, so we're just gonna start off here, just doing some basic shots. As you can see here, that blue light falls really nicely on his face here. Right now I'm just getting from here up. Get a little, do some emotion stuff, or maybe if you're gonna do serious, I like the little hair you have falling, that looks cool. Maybe you can do some like looking away or letting it hang, you know, get swaggy with it. All right, there we go. Beautiful, yeah, nice. All right, so let me do more of those close-ups, dramatic like that. Perfect, right there, nice. Take a little step forward, right there, nice, perfect. Yeah, that was really cool. Do that again for me. Instead of having the light only hit him at the front, I'm gonna have only the highlight hit him and have the blue as the background. So it should make for some grungy type vibes. So now I'm switching to the 35mm. So I'm gonna see a lot more of him. It's gonna give a little more 3D to the photo. Slower shutter speed, so it's gonna have a little bit of movement to it. So I'm gonna shake the camera when I take it, but we'll see how it turns out. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3 and then take the photo. That way you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, we're changing lenses. You see, in a photo shoot, normally a lot of things change as you go. You gotta be able to adapt. But anyway, switch back to the 50mm, and that's just because it's a prime lens, it's a little sharper. So what's something that you normally do in a photo shoot whenever you wanna maybe feel comfortable, or let's say you're not feeling yourself, or maybe you're not feeling the photographer, what's something that you do to make sure you're doing the best you can at your job?
You know, I think overall the most important thing with, you know, photos is making sure you're comfortable and making sure you're not like forcing anything. So I think just making sure you're like focusing on like breathing and maybe not necessarily so locked in on just like, do I look like this, look like that, you know, and just kind of doing what's natural.
What about the mirror? Do you model and do you practice in the mirror sometimes, or is that just a myth?
I practice in the mirror sometimes, yeah. It helps, it definitely helps.
All right, so now I just thought, hey, why don't we do something cool? He had his jacket off, so why don't we put it backwards? We're gonna try to get a shot where it looks like he's fixing his jacket from behind, if that makes sense. Yes, perfect. Look a little more profile to that side, yeah? Perfect. Hey, there you go. That's what I needed. Emotion. Give me some. That's perfect. Yeah. So this is damn, the nipple right now. So this is the nipple shirt as well as the jean Jordan situation. And we're gonna, I think it will look good with red. So we switched out the light in here for a red one. Come on in, brother. So in this specific scenario, we have once again the 50mm lens here. And I'm shooting this at f14. That's just because the light is so bright at the front that we want to leave the aperture a little bit wider open. Now, what also helps is the shutter speed. I'm shooting at 125. ISO, keep it at 250, you know, something neutral, not too crazy. We don't want too much noise in the photo. And I actually like it better when you face a little bit towards the red, like your body faces, yeah. Gianna's doing some styling here. Let your hair fall a little bit, yeah. And then kind of look at me though. Gives it like a sweaty rock star look. That's a compliment. Yeah. I'll do that again, kind of like that. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. All right, so now we have the 24mm 2.8 f-stop. This is pretty much gonna give us this kind of like grungy close-up where everything's a little distorted. We're gonna try to get some high-up shots of him where I can see his face and he can maybe show his teeth, some rings, stuff like that. So, oh yeah, that's cool. Right here, look at me. We put a pink color gel here for the main light with a white light in the back, but because of the way that the color temperature is set on the camera, it makes it look blue in the back. Pink and the red, obviously, or the pink and the pink looks really good, so let's do it. All right, yeah, I like this. This looks good. Yeah, give me sports, like, do you need me to spray you with water? Did you fill that up with water? So now we have the water gun. We're gonna make him look sweaty and sportsy. What do you want me to hit you with?
Where do you think best?
I just don't know, man. I've never shot somebody with water. Let's start off with the arm. So I want you to do like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna feel nice.
Touch real nuts. On there, bro.
All right, and so now that water should make it look like he's been working out. Hit a couple reps at the gym. Let's do a little bit of abs and maybe hold your hands against here. So this is called the Calvin Klein Especial. 3, 2, 1. Oh, dude, no way. That looks kind of sick. All right, guys, well, that was it for the video. Big shout out to Curtis and Diana for helping me out today. Here's their Instagrams. Make sure to follow them. And if you like these photos, comment what you'd like to see next. Let's get it. All right, Curtis, so overall, what's your worst experience being a model?
Worst experience? Today's shoot, man. That was rough.
Okay. Thanks for watching.